All right, guys, so today we're gonna be applying some lime to my front lawn. But before we do that, let's take a look at the lime we're gonna be applying. So let's talk a little bit about lime. So lime is a soil amendment that is made from lime rocks. And when lime is applied to the soil, particularly for those who have a high pH, what it does is it works into the soil to lower that pH level. And basically what that does is it helps your grass grow and reach its optimal level. So in most cases, some people who have a pH problem don't see grass growing or don't see it growing as quickly, as fast as it should be. And that's a sign, or a lot of weeds. Another one is a sign of a pH problem. A lot of weeds like acidic ground soil. Basically, what that is, weeds don't need the same nutrients and the same compound ingredients that your soil does, or your plant soil, your grass does. So that's why weeds grow. And when you have a pH problem, you're going to see a lot of weeds pop up into your lawns, weeds that you probably never seen before, like lime moss and things of that nature. So your grass need its optimal level in order to reach its full potential, and lime can help with that. And as you know, I did a soil test a while back, and it said that my pH level was high, so I needed to get some lime down and pull back on the potash and all this other stuff that most people put into their lawn. So that's why most product I've been using has been high in nutrients but low in all the other stuff as well. So I've been using like a 30-00 or 24-00 or 30-00, things of that nature. So that's why it's been at that particular level, and that's why I've been using that, because my soil test that I did, and guys, I recommend getting a soil test. I know I answered a question from Sean the other day, and that's why it's so important to get that soil test done, because you want to make sure you're putting the right stuff down for your particular grass. If you're a person up north or out west, you're gonna be using something totally different than what we're using down south. So that's why it's so important to make sure you get a soil test done so you can be putting down the right things for your particular lawn. So warm season grass, most extension offices need, I should start with that first. Most extension offices wants to see a lawn pH level in between 5.8 to 7.2. So particularly in the south, we'd like to see it lower than that 7.2. So if you get a soil test done and your soil test shows that you have a lime pH above that 7.2, and they're gonna probably recommend you put some lime down. So, and then in the people that's up north, you gotta make sure you get with your extension office, because they may require something totally different. But particularly in the south, no matter if you got Bermuda, St. Augustine, whatever you got, they're gonna want to see that soil test pH lower than 7.2. Mine was around 8, so that's why I'm putting 3 bags a year of this lime down on my front lawn. Next year I'm going to be doing the same thing to my back lawn as well. So if you started with me, if you've seen my videos before, you'll know that I started with grass not growing around when I had a tree actually cut down, and I started seeing a lot of weeds and stuff of that nature. So I got that soil test done, and it showed that I did have a high lime. And like I said before, weeds tend to grow when you have a really high pH, because again, they don't need the same nutrients that your grass will need, so that weeds will pop up. So that's why I ended up getting that soil test done. And as you can see so far, if you've been watching my videos for a while, it has started, my grass has started to bloom and grow, and that's because of the all of the stuff I've been putting down, but also because of the lime. And I also been adding some humic acid to help with that as well. And again, humic acid and lime go hand in hand to me. You can put humic down right after you put lime down, but make sure you water it in, and make sure you cover yourself, because lime, you don't want to get lime on you. So make sure you cover yourself from head to toe really good when you're putting down lime. And one last thing about that, about lime, guys, before we start putting it down. Lime, what it does is restore the balance in your lawn. Along with humic, it restore the balance in your lawn, basically in your soil. So you're gonna start seeing, if you have a pH problem, you put this down. And I do recommend getting a test before you put it down, but you're gonna start seeing that really thick grass grow, and you're gonna start seeing a balance in your lawn, particularly in areas that grass probably have never grown before. Now, it also depends on the type of grass you get. Now, again, Bermuda grass is not going to grow in shaded areas, so even if you put lime there, it's not going to grow. But you're going to start seeing grass, full, thick grass, grow into areas, and it's going to really help your grass if you have a pH problem. You start adding lime to it. So that's a little quick talk about lime before we put it down. Getting ready to go in the house, and I'm gonna change, and we're gonna come out. We're gonna put this down, guys, and we're gonna walk through it, and then we're gonna spray some, get our water on it, and then water this in. Now it takes lime a long time to get into your into the soil, so this is not something that's you're gonna put down today. You're gonna start seeing results tomorrow. So it takes lime. That's why they recommend 3 to 4 times a year, because it takes lime a long time to get into your soil and break it down. So again, it's not a quick process. It's not going to be overnight, but if you work with it and you work with the soil and you get yourself a soil test done from your local extension office, you'll see that over time it's going to really help your lawn. It's going to help your lawn thrive, and you're going to start seeing less weeds in your lawn. Now, weeds, they're going to always come and go, but you're going to start seeing less weeds in your lawn. You're going to start seeing your grass really get thick in that process, as long as you're doing all the other things as well. So we're going to go in the house. We're going to get dressed up for this particular part of the video, and we're going to put this down in our front lawn, guys. So hold on. All right, guys, so we've been changed. You can see I got another hat. Got my favorite team on, got long sleeves. We also got long pants and all that on. So now we're getting ready to apply this lime to the yard, and we're gonna water it in afterwards. So so hold on for that, and for now I'm gonna put this in my Scott sprayer, and so let's get started. All right, guys, don't know what happened. My phone did not record the process of me putting that lime down on my yard, and I apologize for that. But quick recap, I did get it down on my lawn, and those pellets are really small, and what's going to happen as soon as the water hit those pellets and they get kind of soaked up, it's going to dilute. So it's just going to come into like little dust. And that's why it's also important for you to make sure you dress properly and keep your pets and stuff off the lawn for at least a day or so, until this stuff get broken down into your lawn, or till you water it in really good. So I did put it down. I apologize. I didn't get the recording of it. I don't know what happened, but it has been put down on my lawn, and right now I'm getting ready to just water it in. So just some quick recap. If you start seeing a lot of weeds in your yard, start seeing more weeds than normal, if you start seeing grass not growing in places that it used to grow, you may have a pH problem. It's important for you to get your lawn tested through your local extension agency, or if you want to do your own, you can too. There's a lot of kits out there that allow you to do that. I personally prefer to go through my extension agency. Again, lime basically help your lawn reach its full potential. Basically helps the soil, so your grass can grow, and so that it can keep out certain things that you don't want into your lawn, like lime moss and other weeds and stuff like that. So a lime is really good for your particular lawn. If you have a pH above a 7.5 or 7.25, you definitely want to put some lime down, and your local extension agency will tell you how many bags you need to put down per year. For me, I have to put down 4. So this is my 3rd bag, and I'm gonna put down 1 more bag in October. So again, if you go back and look at some of my old videos, you can see the transformation of my yard. You can see that it really, again, I bought this house less than a year ago. Guys, you should see the transformation of my lawn. Seriously, see the transformation of this lawn. But again, it's hard work, and it's nothing easy. You got to get out there, you got to do it, and you got to make sure you're paying attention to your grass and your lawn. So all right guys, I'm gonna wrap this video up. I apologize for not being able to get you guys that video of me putting it down. Now that one bag of lime will cover 1,000 square feet. So that one big bag of lime will cover 1,000 square feet. So when you get it, you know, you're gonna say, well, I'm putting down too much. No, you're not. That one big bag will cover 1,000 square feet. So in my back next year when I start doing that, I have almost 2,000 square feet. So I'm gonna have to put down 2 big bags. Even though one bag can cover it all, you need to put down 1 bag per 1,000 square feet. So if you get it and you say you think you, like me, you thought you maybe putting out too much and you're not, you can always test it. But literally 1 bag will cover 1,000 square feet. Get the pellets. Don't get the little the dust looking one, because that stuff get all messy. Get the pellets, so as soon as the water hit it, it turns into dust, and boom, there it goes. Remember, keep the pets and people off your lawn for about a day or so. You want to water this in, I would say, for an hour at most, depending on the size of your lawn. I know I'm watering mine in for about 45 minutes. So again, I apologize. I know this video ran a little longer than usual, but I want to make sure I talked about that, because I know I haven't seen too many videos out there about lime and why we need it for our lawn. So again, I'm gonna wrap this video up. I said it twice already. I can talk all day, but I'm gonna wrap this video up so that you guys can have a great day. And don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell for notification. We need to get our want to get our subscription base up to 1,000. So guys, if you find my content helpful, please subscribe, hit that bell for notification, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks.